we've got something that's gonna blow your socks off. Super 7 has come up with a really righteous set of action figures that I've probably been waiting on since 1985.
You mean the past? Exactly.
That's right, Rocky 4. And I received the package while I was on vacation. If you want to see any of my vacation stuff, go check out the channel, The Neon Turtle, on YouTube. I'm cracking open the box. What's in the box? Packages. First up, out of the box, bam! Apollo Creed. Can you see that? One of the first things I notice about Apollo Creed's action figure in his USA Splendor. Look at him in his US Splendor.
White gloves, striped trunks, those nice white and red. Look at him Jordans. He's got him some Jordans. Buy reaction figures.
The artworks on these is stupendous. Whoever did the artwork for these deserves a lot of respect, because this is just some really rad artwork. Look at the definition on them abs. He's been on the ab lounge for probably 2 days straight. I mean, I think actually the abs on the figure are more than what we see in the artwork that is done. Nice gradient in the background on the packaging. Really cool piece. And as you can see, this is unpunched. Got the little seal up here. The stars and the seal. Next out of the package, next out of the box, is my personal favorite from the Rocky 4 line, and that is Ivan Drago. This dude inspired my childhood haircut and my haircut today, along with Kiefer Sutherland from the Lost Boys, of course. But I got a little summer basket going on right now, though. They got a really good likeness for Ivan Drago, and who was played by one of my favorite childhood actors, Dolph Lundgren, who played in a movie with Brandon Lee called Showdown in Little Tokyo that I really enjoyed. That's good film. Dolph Lundgren plays Ivan Drago, who is the nemesis of Rocky Balboa, and just a machine, straight up machine. He captivated my young mind, for sure. He captivated it by seeing the intense training that took place for Ivan to face off on the US American boxers of the time. He slammed Apollo Creed like it was nothing. So, that's saying something. But the action figure's really good. Russian logo here on the trunks. And got that nice blonde flat top. Got a really good yellow for the hair. You can see our coloring is quite similar. But this dude really inspired me. I wanted to be tall and strong. I wanted to have those muscles. I wanted to have those muscles like I never made it there, man. I didn't have the intensity of the training. I didn't have the machines that Ivan Drago had. I don't have the machines.
And it's settled, nerd. You do machines.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, he had this state-of-the-art equipment. Measured his punches. There was a lot of machines that he used. But up above Ivan, we have the stars and the Russian symbol in the center instead of the eagle like we saw with Apollo Creed. Got the red gloves. You think of red, you think of blood, you think of danger. This dude's dangerous. Ivan Dolph Lundgren is dangerous. And you ought to look up a little bit about Dolph Lundgren, because he's actually a very intelligent person. Not only is he a good actor, but he's a very intelligent person. I think he's like bi or trilingual, something. He's a pretty amazing fellow. Next on the spot, the robot. Yes, we have the robot. Happy birthday, Polly, it says on top.
Happy birthday, Polly.
We have Sicko. I call him Sicko. He comes with a birthday cake. I couldn't think of anything better to accompany him inside of his package. And I also noticed that he has a cute little birthday hat, a little party hat on top of his dome, chrome dome. Excellent packaging. You get the little, see? You got the cake. I was fascinated by him, and I remember that Radio Shack sold a little robot that was much like this one that Polly had, but very small. And I always thought, man, if I could just have a robot that would bring me stuff to drink and talk to me the way that Polly's robot talked to him.
It's my favorite. You're the greatest. See you, sport.
Polly, who taught it to talk like that?
She loves me.
My life would be complete. Kids could dream, couldn't they? Kids could dream. It's the same artwork on the back of all the packaging, and because I guess this is, for the most part, the figures that they have, which makes absolute sense. But yeah, cool little robot figure. Can't wait to display these. Need to come up with a cool display to show them off, and you get the Star Wars in the background. But anyhow. Boom! Straight out of the package, Rocky Balboa, the boxing action figure. Rocky Balboa has the American Eagle symbol up here, not to be confused with the very poor clothing line that I don't give 2 cents about. Great artwork on the front, good rendition of Rocky Balboa. Got them veins popping out. Got them roid effects going on. I don't take roids. I don't believe in roids. The look on Rocky's face reminds me a bit of Sato's grandson in Karate Kid 2.
Come here. I want to show you something.
Or possibly a little like Scott Baio from that movie Zapped.
And found their way into the hearts of every woman.
Red gloves, striped trunks, got the blue trim down there on the trunks, no tassels for Rocky Balboa. He's not all about them bells and whistles. He's about getting in there and taking it and popping that Russian in the side of the jaw. Always thought of Rocky looking like my brother back in the day. You can see some similarities in their facial structures, especially in the eyes and cheeks and such, but I always kind of thought of myself as the Russian and my brother as Rocky Balboa. Though I was a lot smaller than my brother at the time, because in 1985 I was a wee lad. Next on the edition is Kapatagadaljabat, Rocky Balboa Winter Training. Got that Grizzly Adams beard on there.
Special kind of way with animals. They just come right up to him like he was a natural part of the wilderness.
Got that sweet jacket. Got that sweet bomber jacket with the lining. Fresh sheepdog lining on the inside. Yeah, a little vanilla frost on there. So he's got his gloves, he's got his boots. There was no intense feeling like the one that you would get from watching the training sequence with Rocky and his winter training over in Russia. That was some intense training, was it not?
How'd he do that?
It looks sort of like the brawny guy on vacation, doesn't it?
We're just running with this rock.
Huh? What? He got a good likeness to his face with his beard and all. Although I do kind of feel like the look on this one's face reminds me a little bit of Rocky Balboa with a beard. Music, the soundtrack as a kid, and boxing with my brother, or training, or pretending that I was going to be the next boxer. We had gloves. We would get together and have these boxing bouts. One time in a very intense training session between me and my brother, I bit him. And I can remember during this same time period when we were into the boxing phase that me and my cousin Sean were boxing, and he caught me with a really, really swift uppercut to the abdomen. I fell to the floor, wind knocked out of me, he caught me good, and I can remember everybody saying, "He's the winner," and they were holding his hands up and all that, and I got this like intense rage over me. I got like super jealous, so when I was able to make it to my feet, I punched him as hard as I could in the face. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that at all. So I thank you for tuning in on this very extra special, extra stupendous and spectacular episode of Vision Vintage about Rocky IV. Boom. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Bang! Be sure to check out the Neon Turtle on YouTube. Subscribe, comment, share, like, everything on that channel. Go from the first video to the last video and like everything on that. Take your time also on Vision Vintage to go to the very first video, which is horrible, and they gradually get better because of my horrible editing skills back in the day. Come back. Come back and join us for party fun. There's going to be a lot more coming in on the channel, okay? A whole lot more. There's a lot of stuff I like to share. I don't know, I'm rambling. I'm rambling at this point. Thank you, J Money Flavor Industries, for sending these along our ways to review and to display and to put into the collection. I'll keep these for my collection. You know I like them.
I must break you.
Adrian! Okay.